Hey everyone, Rick here, and folks, we got a gigantic package in from Miniature Building Authority, folks. They just held their Kickstarter, and I posted a little post about it on YouTube, and it finished up a few weeks ago, a couple of weeks ago or so. They had a whole bunch of in-stock stuff that if you wanted to, they would ship out separately right now. And that is exactly what we're going to take a look at. And I don't even know what all is going to be in this package. Well, I do now because I just looked at this packing sheet here. Oh my gosh, there's a bunch of stuff because of course, there were all new products. But in addition to the new stuff, they had a bunch of in-stock stuff at a gigantic discount. Oh my gosh. How's this looking? Not too bad. We got a pretty clear view here. Oh man, they packed this so well. But oh my gosh, the discounts that they had on the in-stock stuff was impossible for me to pass up. And we'll take a look at each of these things, probably out of the box also. But I just wanted to show you first, get everything out of the shipping package. First up, we have, and if I had unlimited funds, I would have picked up all of the Harbor Town stuff because they had the vast majority of their Harbor Town buildings at a significant discount as well. And let me just tell you now, yes, all this stuff is pre-painted. Check out my channel. I have lots of videos of my Miniature Building Authority collection. But yeah, if I had unlimited funds, I would have gone all in on the Harbor Town. This is the one Harbor Town building I did pick up, the Crohn's Shack. And I can't wait to take a look at that. I picked up one of these. I already have one of these. I grabbed more because they were like $12. Or just a little ruined cottage, pre-painted. $12 for a Miniature Authority. Miniature Building Authority building? Are you kidding me? I picked up, now this is stuff that I had not had yet, which is these fences. And oh man, of course, you can always use fences. So I picked up a couple of these, the wooden fence set. So there's 4 straights and a wall, 4 straights and a gate. I picked up 2 sets of those. This is another one that I am so thrilled about because you know what, apart from that ruined cottage, I don't believe I have any other ruined building of theirs. So I picked up ruined Townhouse D, as you can see. I mean, come on, how great is that? Okay, we have some more big old stuff in here. I picked up 4 sets of these trees. The Miniature Building Authority trees look awesome. And again, they were at such a discount. Should I open this now? I'll wait. I really want to crack one of those open. There's 4 trees in there. 2 big, 2 small. So, you know, 4 times 4, that's 16 trees. And their trees are amazing. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff in here. More trees. I think all 4 of these boxes on the left there are just trees. But let's look at some of this. Some of these accessory packs. Now, I already have, oh, look at this. A little message board, like a little town notice board, pre-painted. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. And I don't have one of those, but I do have both of these. But it's one of those things where it's like, come on. How many barrels and crates? What's the limit? There is no limit. You can always use more barrels and crates. You know, stacks of sacks, buckets, a little log chopping pile. Oh my gosh. And again, it was all at significant enough discount where I was like, I can't pass that up. And then 2 of these buildings, not 2 of the same, but they are both different, but 2 of this style. So we have the Layson House, and And then we have the French farmhouse. This big old boy here. Oh my gosh, this thing is gigantic. This is a big one. The French farmhouse. Look at that. Holy smokes. That is awesome. And then, yep, just the other two boxes of trees. So that is it for this box. And we'll be right back. Okay, folks, we are back. I've unboxed everything except for the 2 accessory packs. I think you get a pretty good idea of what those look like and entail. 2 fence sets are out here. All 4 of the trees sets are out here. I just threw this together to give you an idea of scale and what things look like next to each other and stuff. But oh my gosh, let's take a peek at these. So this is the Ruined Cottage 2. So you can see some rubble on the inside. There's where the door would be, the chimney in the back. Just a fantastic little ruined piece of terrain. These trees, I'm still plucking styrofoam bits out of them, but look at these trees. So here is a big tree and here is a small tree. In fact, I neglected to grab a figure. I'm just going to grab an old Warhammer Fantasy Empire figure, 28 mil. Stand them up next to a small tree. Looks decent. Stand them up against a tall tree. That's a big old tree. As you can see right in the woods. Just looks amazing. You can see all the foliage on there. And the base is nicely decorated as well. Again, all of these are cast in resin. Blowing on them gets rid of that styrofoam pretty easily. But oh my gosh, we have so much to look at, so let's not dawdle too much. So we have tons of these trees. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Ruined Townhouse D. You can see the shutters. I just love looking through that. Look at the roof all mangled. And the door and the stairs in the back. This piece is removable, so you don't even have to have that in there if you don't want to. Otherwise, it slides right there, so you have access to the stairwell. The one thing, I've never altered one of these pieces ever before in my life. The one thing I may do is pry up that tire. Just because, of course, I play mostly in sword and sorcery, medieval fantasy. And we'll just say that, you know, Trebuchet or something took this place out. But look how freaking cool this is. Oh my gosh, I love it. Absolutely love it. Let's take a look at the fence set, because the fence set is way more cool than I thought. I mean, look at this. You have a little chewed through hole in the bottom, all of the wooden planks, but all of the foliage and stuff, the plant life and the vegetation and whatnot that they put along the base is what I neglected to kind of take a peek at when I was looking at these originally. And here's the gate. Non-functioning, but it looks, you know, it has all the little details. Here is, and I put this in a little forested area, the Crohn's shack from the harbor town. So this was the one of the few buildings where I thought, you know what, I could put this almost anywhere. Because even though it's made to be kind of, you know, adjacent to a dock or a jetty or something like that, it actually would not look too bad just as a forested little shack. And has the hole in the roof. Look at these shingles. Oh, those just look so cool. Interior is accessible on all these buildings. Door, window, some flowers out front on a little porch. Flower box on the back. Yeah, so, and if I had unlimited funds, I would collect all the Harbor Town, but I thought at the very least that building is very versatile. Then again, here is this little bulletin board, little notice board. Love the little like wax seals with ribbons on there. Fantastic little piece. And then we come to the 2 gigantic buildings. We have the French farmhouse here that looks, I mean, look at this next to a figure. It's just absolutely perfect. Looks fantastic like all the buildings do. That you can see where, you know, the stonework is showing through. You have the shutters, the doors, this like lean-to portion of the building on this side. I mean, that looks fantastic there, but then look at this side. You have this whole covered access way up these stairs through here. And nice side there. But of course, as always, boom, you can get in here. Get in all of here. There's so many moving pieces in this one because you can access this area here. You can access this area here. This is a thumb finger hole, so you can easily remove the floor, get down to the first floor. And even this walkway, even if you wanted to get under here, you can push up from below, and even this walkway comes up, which I absolutely love. And there's the door there. And of course, the lean-to roof also lifts up. So you have lots and lots of playability. This is a big old building too. I wasn't even necessarily prepared for just how big this building is. And again, this figure fits under here really nicely. Look at that. Oh my gosh, folks. You can't go wrong. I don't care what scale, what game, whatever it is you play, you cannot go wrong. Now here's the Layson house. And again, well, let's do a full 360 first. So here is, from all sides, there's a door in the back, couple windows, door in the front, chimney, lift it up, inside, interior floor, easily lifts out so you can get into the bottom. And of course, this whole section over here is also accessible. And what's nice is I like the styling, because look at these. These look perfect with each other. And there are other buildings that Miniature Building Authority has released, done in this same kind of style with this type of roof, this textured and colored walls. So you can do like a whole village, a whole city of just this style, which I absolutely love. And so that absolutely, especially the prices on the Kickstarter for this stuff. So unfortunately, I can't quote prices because I can't remember what MSRP was. Did this shipping list have a price list? No, it didn't. Obviously, the Kickstarter price is no longer valid, so whatever it was I paid for it is no longer valid, but hopefully, as long as they're not sold out on the website, just go to miniaturebuildingauthority.com. I have a link to it in the description below, but otherwise, folks, I mean, this was just wave one of what they had in stock, and there is still so much more to come. Oh, the new stuff. Oh, just you wait. The new stuff is amazing. But anyway, folks, thank you all so much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And until next time.